to the Mercedes Antos in a new episode of Test Drive Thursday. So if you may recognise this truck from the time-lapse that I did on Monday, if you're a viewer of the channel, and as you can see, this is the exact truck. We've done 643 miles to this date on it. So yeah, you seem to like that time-lapse, so I thought why not bring it along for this episode and review it. So this is a really good mod, the Antos mod. It comes with loads of configuration. It's a really good driver. It drives like the Antos, which again is a great truck to drive. I did drive it, as some of you may know, for quite a long time on ETS2 MP, pretty much every day, and it did pretty well. So I thought let's have a review of the Antos. I think it's been quite a while since I've driven this truck, so as it's had a new version, I thought why not, let's jump in and take a look. So as ever, if we jump in, we are going to drive to the repair centre or upgrade centre, whatever you want to call it, and upgrade the truck. So let's head over there now. It's already set in the sat nav, and we are in Helsingborg in Sweden, which is where we left off in the time lapse. So yeah, let's pull out. So I'm thinking probably keep in Sweden for a bit if it's possible. But I've also got the new version of Pro Mods as well, version 2.02. But I'm not going to go into too much detail about that as we're reviewing the truck. So from the manufacturer's notes, the new Antos is both a milestone and a benchmark for the future. A whole new class of truck that has been specifically developed for work up or onwards from 18 tons. So this is designed for 18 tons and up, if you see what I mean. Just pull out, Mr. Coach, same colour and everything. That's quite the same colour to be fair. So it's built to cater exactly to your requirements, so you can completely configure the truck. So you can have a rigid, you can have a sort of the normal tractor unit. So yeah, it's built to cater your every. Come on, we can make it built to cater. Wow, you saw that. There's no stopping this truck then. No need to ram into me. But I've also turned route advisor off now, so it doesn't keep popping up, which is nice. But yeah, so this means you can go about your day-to-day tasks more effectively and efficiently, which is what you want from a truck. So it's whether whatever your line of work, whether it's grocery, transport, retail, supply services, or tanker and dry bulk haulage. So it's a completely universal truck. I'm gonna stop here. I was about to turn right on red then. Used to America. I stopped myself. Nice interior though, this. The seats do look very comfortable. I'll get into the seats in a bit though. Yeah, it feels weird not being able to look out the rear window like you can in an American truck. See, it's a really universal truck. You can completely configure it to your work or whatever you do. But here we are at the service centre, so let's get in there now and I'll show you the configuration. Okay then, here you are in the upgrade shop. So first of all, let's go to cabin. There is 2 cabins to choose from. In real life there is 4 classic space cabs, as an S cab and an M cab. So we've only got options for the M cab here. You got the 170mm or the 320mm tunnels. I do think they've got that mixed around though, to be fair. Yeah, because that is quite accurate with the 320 and 170mm. In this game, the 170mm is sort of taller. It gets an extra sort of grill bit there. It's more for your box trailers, but if you're hauling anything else, this one I think looks a bit more cute, and I do like it. But you do lose that step there if you have a look. But this mod, it's got loads of detail. Even like that changes around there. It's sort of clipping there. It doesn't look as good. I think that line looks really nice around that. I really do like it. But if we go along with that one, there are a ton and I mean a ton of chassis to choose from in this game. So we can go from an 18 tonner, as you saw, as I talked about, it starts at 18 tons. You can have it with another fuel tank or without, depends on how much money you got. There's not much difference really, but if you're playing this career, like it's your first truck or something, that's probably a good option. Moving along, you've got the sort of a lower frame there, so if you're transporting higher trailers or want the higher trailers, this will be better for you with or without the fuel tank. Then you've got the 6x2 and then the 6x2 DNA, so you get the wheel chocks moved here from the rear, so it's sort of a longer wheelbase there, maybe for more heavy haulage. Then you got the 6x4 without the tag, so that one's the mid, tag no at all. Then we've got the rigid, sorry. So there you go, you see it completely hunked down on the floor there. But yeah, that means you can carry rigid, and I believe you can configure all this at the back. And it also comes with, in the mod when you get it, it comes with a file, so you can have tandem trailers in the job market. So you can take that, but for the purposes of just showing you around, I'm just going to go with the 6x4. Right then, the engine. So both as tractor unit or rigid, the new Actros loader models are offered with a wide range of frugal engine options to suit the task at hand. And I am reading from a script, so don't put scripted. But yeah, this is the manufacturer's notes from the Mercedes website. So it goes from a 272 up to a 354 brake horsepower with the 7.7 litre. But if you're going for the 10 litre, which is these ones here, it can go up to from a 326 up to a 428, which they haven't included, but these are all 12. Oh dear, these are all like larger engines of 15 litres. But in this game, I think these three are the realistic ones, so you can choose between them. But they're all Euro 6 engines, so they're extremely efficient. But yeah, I'd probably go. Might go for this one for a bit of a laugh in the video. 326 brake horsepower. Then you got your transmission. So it comes, this truck, with the, is it the power? I'm trying to scan through my notes now. Where is it? Yeah, the Power Shift 3 transmission. I can't really understand this that well, but I'm presuming this is how many gears you got, your 12. I know this one's a 12 gear with a retarder. I know that one works, so I'm going to go with what I know. And there are 6 interior options here. You can go with this sort of light grey suede look, which I really do like with the black. You can go add a splash of wood in there, which I don't really think works with these seats. The black definitely looks better, so the black plastic. Or you can go with sort of the, I wouldn't say that's chrome, I'd say it's brushed aluminium. But that is also a nice option. It works quite well with the light grey, but I think for the flow here, it looks better with the black. Or you can go with a yellow. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. Really, I'm not sure, but it does get you the leather seats, like the perforated leather. Or you can go with the wood or the chrome once again. I'll definitely go with this is sort of the spec I had with the ETS2 MP. Apart from it's the Actros and apart from its right hand drive, it was sort of this beige and the wood. So I rolled with that for a long time, but to be fair, I prefer this one. But with the sort of Classic Space exclusive, you do get the stitching on the leather there, and yeah, it looks quite nice, and also the chrome pieces. So you do get a bit more with the exclusive. You just get the plastic here. Paint job. There are some 3 skins that come with it. You've got these obviously, and you can skin your own, which I'm looking into doing. Not on this truck, on our W900 on our Let's Play, but ignore that for a moment. So you got Richard King Customs or whatever. And then you've got, I think that's Gazprom, but it's in Russia. Something else in Russia. Northern Lights, and some of the usual ones. You got Russian. I'm not sure if it's built by Russian guys, to be fair. I presume, judging by that logo or little picture there, this is a fuel system haulage thing, so you could go with this one if you're hauling a tanker, and then you've got all your usual, which all work really nicely, and I do like that on the side, I have to say. It looks really nice. But let's go for white for the showing you around. Sort of grey there, isn't it? Gold, orange, metallic. There's two metallics. Interesting. Let's just go for this for now. Right, moving on to the part that you've all been waiting for, the accessories. So this does come with your usual lower grille guard. However, with this mod, it comes with painted versions of the usual sort of Samurai, Mirage, Sting and stuff. So you can go with sort of chromey look. Well, we've got the paint. So obviously, when you change your colour, that will change it. So you can create some really nice designs with the plastic and stuff down here. But yeah, there is loads to choose from. The accent paint there, everything that you'd want. And you even got like double dots down here, so you can go with some like crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And even some lights down there, but I'm not sure how much you'd want that. But it's an option. Moving on up, right, you've got the ball bars. Obviously with these you got them with the paint as well, and they all work integrated with this truck sort of style, so they all fit around the grills really nicely. Yeah, even these looks really nice. Those ones are nice as well, but I'm not a massive fan of the grill guards. So you can go with the Arcos sort of covers there, which is sort of the off-roady construction truck, but not really fitting on the Antos. Right, this is where you sort out your plastic and your paint. Right, you can go with the plastic on its own, or you can go with some fog lights. I'm not sure if they actually light up though. You got the paint and paint with fog lights. I do really love the paint on this. It just finishes off really nice. But if you go with the sort of standard truck, your first sort of truck, you may want to go for the paint. Plastic, but choice is yours. Right, over here. So this sort of fixes this like gap in the paint here. And plastic and paint keeps that bit plastic. It does sort of help the lines here. Or if you go for full paint, I'll show you what I mean. It does look a bit weird. It's like 3 teeth. Reminds me quite a lot of the was it Vauxhall? No, it's sort of the muscle car they did. Is it Monaro? VXR8, sorry. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Don't know why. Or you can go for paint and chrome, which is also nice. It puts chrome behind your number plate, but I do like that one. I think it looks really nice. Then here we are. So these are your the bull bars. So you can have 2 bull bars. Well, I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can have 2 there. Pretty interesting if you want 2 bull bars. But yeah, they're all paint or chrome configurations again. These are your sort of signs, so I believe that's left-hand drive. Trans International Routier, that's in French, I believe that's how you say it. And it's sort of international truck covered. I do like the covered though, it looks nice. Or none at all. You can also have it on this side. And I do like this detail. I believe that is actually the magnet that holds that on, or whatever it holds it on, which is really cool. The detail. Right, this is where you sort your grill out, guys. So you can either go with the paint, plastic, or paint and chrome if you're going for a show truck. I may go for a show truck today. It's been quite a while since I've done a show truck. But yeah, I may go with the rigid. I haven't decided. Have not decided. And then also go for those signs up there if you want. Moving on up, you've got the plastic mirrors. Again, if you're going for a bog standard workhorse, which I may do today, you could go for that. Plastic and paint. Paint and just paint. Or you go with the chrome insert. I really do love these. I had these on my Actros that I drove for a while, and it looks really nice. It sets it off, especially if you got the chrome. It sort of follows the lines down. It's really nice. I really do like that addition. The one thing I do have to say about the door handles, I'd like to see maybe just plastic around the edge, and then the actual handle maybe paint, or same with chrome, so the outer paint and then the chrome handle. But these are your only 3 options. I do like the plastic handles though. So I'm not sure you'd have a chrome handle like that. I don't really like them. Then here you can either choose with or without these sort of, I don't know, the bumper guards, or a bit of protection around there. They do finish off the arch really nicely. If you go without them, you can see it seems a bit like arch stop. Yeah, I don't like it. It seems a bit I don't know, I like it with them. I think they finish it off really nicely. Right, spoiler. So if you're taking a box trailer or you're not, this is where you sort of, I don't know, cater your truck to your exact requirements, say Mercedes. So you can go with the sort of, it's quite a steep spoiler, but that's even steeper. It's about 40, probably 50 degrees. That spoiler, it's pretty mental. It's pretty high indeed. So you could go with that, or you can go with the flat. It does look better with the flat, to be fair. And then you've got these beacons. These are really weird, I found. I'm not sure. Yeah, some of them you can turn on and off, and some are permanently on, some are permanently off. It's really weird, but they do look really nice, as you can see. I do love them. What you've got with the stock. But yeah, over here you can choose for some beacons. So these are just completely independent from everything else, so it doesn't interrupt your roof bars or anything. So they're also a nice addition if you don't want a massive sort of beacon up there. Maybe if you don't only do the light heavy haulage, is probably a better option for you. On the sides you can either choose paint or chrome horns. Then here you can completely configure these sort of lines around here and around the front. So yeah, with this plastic, which I do think finishes it off really well. It gives it some definition, the truck. We go with paint, you can see it sort of loses its definition. I don't really like it that much. Or we can go with the paint fully around there, and it also removes this plastic around the edge. So you can go with fully paint. Again, I'm not sure I like it. I prefer something like that. Or you can go with a sort of chrome here, which is nice. I'd probably go for that over that, to be fair, but overall I'd go for that one. I just really do like that much better. Right, where are we? Right, light bars. This is where, again, it gets interesting, because you got the painted versions, which, why don't SCS do this? If mod authors can do it, why not SCS? Right, again, you can do a bit of contrast with the chrome. Again, if you're going for sort of chrome down here, chrome here, if you're going for the chrome handles, you can make that look a bit better. Or you go with full Ranger or Ranger paint. But the good thing about the painted bull bars is that you don't really notice them, which is a really good thing if you're not going with for a show truck. But I've also got a sort of accessories pack on here. Gives me some new lights, which I may change. They're not the most high quality lights, those are probably the best, but yeah, I'm trying to look for some new accessories, but I'm not doing too well on finding them, but they'll do for the while. But let's try and remove this bull bar without breaking everything. Right, there you go. So you can go for a completely clean look like that, which I do like. Right, the sun visor. So recently, when SCS released the Actros, it only came with one sun visor, and everyone was like, what? All the other trucks come with like millions of sun visors. So as it only comes with one sun visor, I believe this is the one Mercedes spec, you can now configure it thanks to this mod. So you can go with a completely stock, makes this glass, yeah, it can, if you go inside, I'm trying to show you, makes it see-through or darker, as you can see. I do prefer the see-through ones, to be fair. Lets the sort of sun shafts come in, it looks really good with the graphics. You can even go for some chrome there, which finishes it off nicely. Once again, if you're going for a chrome look. Then you got the stock chrome, which again lightens it or darkens it, depends on what country you're in or whatever. Then you're going for a full paint, which for some reason it looks really heavy industrial. And then it makes the truck seem a bit smaller as well. I don't know why, but if you're going for like heavy haulage, that's probably the one I'd go for. Or you got the chrome finish, which can look really nice if you go for the heavy haul, for example. Where is it here? Look, if you go for that or something, full paint, it fits in better. But if you're going for something like that, it doesn't really look right, I don't think. But choice is yours. It's your truck. Let's put it on something normal. Put that on there for a second. Oh, it's interesting. You can still see the lines. But yeah, I think apart from that's it all for the front. You got these door steps, but that is pretty much it all for the front. So if we move on to the sides, you can go for the simple side protection, which is in plastic. So again, if you're going for a cheapo truck or whatever, not exactly this badge is cheapo, but yeah, if you're going for sort of a cheaper truck, more of a heavy industrial whatever, you can go for that. Or if you want to finish that line off nicely, if you've got a paint job on, the paint's probably your best option. It finishes it off really nice. You got the plastic side skirts. I'm not really sure why you'd have plastic side skirts, to be fair. It does look good if I find the option. Which one is it? This one. It does look good when you do that, but it's fair if you're going for a plastic front. It's probably because you haven't got a lot of money to spend on your truck. So yeah, it's a bit weird, that one. You'd probably go for that. But if you're going for a show truck and want to finish it off, you can go for something like that. Right, the wheels, that's all the usual sort of SCS new config, and I have got the DLC now, so we can do some more config on there. Right, click on the right pixel. Right, here's the wheel arches. It's a bit like sort of the Scania ones where you can configure these, but you can go with none, just one on there, just one on there for some reason. It's a bit weird. You go for both. You go for the paint. Obviously these ones like that. For me, I'm not a massive fan of painted arches like that. It doesn't look right. It's a bit overkill for me. My favourites are these. I don't know, it follows this line really nicely across there. And I think it looks really classy around the back. Or if you're going for a completely plastic, I would probably recommend going for this. It's a dot. Yeah, that looks nice. See, it follows it. I do like having that sort of config there. But yeah, I think the last dot that we've missed is actually this one, which is sort of a bar where you can place lights on. So if you're sort of reversing, you can have reversing lights, or you can have some little things across there if you want to, like that, if you're into sort of your upgrading and stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the customization of this truck, apart from the interior that I forgot about. But yeah, the usual portable navigators, dashes, plates. Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff on here. But yeah, now I'm gonna show you a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, here she is, the Antos. So I've gone with the rigid. I haven't went for a rigid for a long time on Test Drive Thursday, but you may be wondering why I've gone with the lime green sort of wheel nuts there. And I see these a lot with the sort of lime green wheel nuts here in the UK. I don't know why, but I presume it's realistic, and for some reason, I don't know why, but yeah, I thought I'd go with them. Makes it more realistic. But yeah, completely stock, white paint, or grey paint to match the sort of back there. I can't find a dot to actually configure like the rear sort of tandem piece, so I presume it's only grey, but it is nice, I have to say. All the back's fine. Yeah, it is. Nice truck. So I'll go through all of the interior stuff. So let's start it up, get all the displays up and running. So that is actually a Rocket League car, so Euro Truck and Rocket League have got a thing now, so it's an interactive piece. You all should have it if you got the cabin DLC. Up there, that's all where you type in right your working hours and how long you've been driving for safety reasons and stuff. But in Euro Truck we don't have that ability really, do we? Right then, on the left you got all your usual window and mirror controls. The mirrors stock are actually quite well put in. I may just, before we get going, configure the bottom window, bottom like wide angle mirror to face down so I can see more down there, but it's pretty nice. All the other mirrors are looking okay. But yeah, let's go to the displays. Well, let's start with the light displays on the right. As you can see, they all work nicely. I'm not sure what happens when you put it on full beam. Let's get that notification. Right then, so this is a display I like to have the digital speedo in the middle, but it starts off with the range, and as you can see we actually do need to fill up. We got 193 miles of range left, 90 litres, and below that I believe is the AdBlue, which you can see below the rev counter on the right. So yeah, there is your consumption. Overall I'm averaging exactly 50 litres every 100 miles. I think that's actually pretty good for a truck. So I've done 645 miles in, and I was being pretty safe on the time lapse. I was keeping to the speed limits. Only near the end where I had some homework to do, actually I decided to speed up. I didn't want the time lapse to be too long. Yeah, there's your water and oil, air pressures. If you got air pressure simulation on, that's probably a useful display for you. And then we are back to our digital speed. So yeah, let's start with the rev count on the right. You got your green band there to show your eco zone. I presume the yellow is peak torque level. On the left you got the speedometer in kilometers. There isn't actually a right hand drive version for the Antos, which is a bit of a shame, to be fair. Below that you got your fuel level, and as you can see it's pretty much in the red almost, so we need to fill up en route. And then oh yeah, I forgot to mention you got your gear and then your cruise control speed at the bottom. So let's start it all up. The indicators are at the top there. When you turn the lights on, you get all of your sort of Christmas tree lights lighting up there. At the bottom, near your parking brake. On the wheel, looks like you got mode, or your volume controls, pick up or decline the cool. That is cruise control, set, reset, and limit, or I believe that's right. On the right, on those little buttons over there, it looks like you get the parking brake, and then I presume that's traction control. And I believe on the left to the parking brake, that is the adaptive cruise control, or what sort of, yeah, adaptive cruise control. Mercedes do have a term for it, but I haven't written it down on my notes. And as you can see, that sort of bit sticking up between the wipers there, that's the system for the light and what do you call it, light and rain sensor, so turn your lights on and off. And I believe that's also the adaptive cruise control, but I'm not too sure on that one. As you can see, I don't work for Mercedes, but yeah, that is pretty much it. Then you got your temperature controls. You can see it's 21 degrees in here. Got the aircon on. Got your hazards. That's all loading stuff. All things for the display. One thing to note though, with the Antos mod, it actually changes the sat nav. So you got all the Mercedes stuff around the edge. It's a great little touch. I do like that. Look, there's loads of vents in here though, I have to say. Then down below you've got some like a money tray. Reset trick AR. You got a money tray, and then you got your brake, which works nicely. Turn that back on. I believe that's also a sunroof. I'm not sure if you can change it though. But yeah, I've got a job set in, as I said. So let's off the brake. 326 brake horsepower. Let's go. Turn lights on as we're in Sweden. Got to drive with your lights on all the time. So we're away. So as I said, this truck, it can adapt to every single need. And the fact that it can do that is all thanks to... thank you, dude. All thanks to practical, comfortable cabs, responsible and dynamic powertrain, and featuring fuel saving, low emission Euro 6 engines. So yeah, they are really good Euro 6 engines, as you saw. Cruising at 50, not exactly on the most, well, I don't think at one point really I was driving on a straight motorway for at least 5 minutes in real time. So most of it was twisty Swedish country lanes, which was really fun driving down. I think I've gone over the line now, as you can see. They outbucked me for it, for a change. Yeah, so it's all backed up with low repair and maintenance costs, which, as I said, if you're going for a stock truck like this, even though it doesn't really affect in-game, it's sort of built for it. This is sort of built for a starting out business, I feel. And they go for an old truck. Well, I'm not sure what I'm not sure what I'm about. But yeah, low maintenance and fuel costs. That's all good, and it's complete ease of mounting like different parts. So that's why it's so adaptive to its environment, which is really nice. Right, where are we going? Just down here on the right, I think. It's only 6 tons, I believe this. I think I've chosen, but when you put your foot down in this, and my foot is flat now. Bearing in mind we got no trailer. Right, the full brakes. Brakes aren't the best, I have to say. But this does have actually quite a few brake systems, which I'll get to in a second. Right, you see how that heater visor didn't pop up there? Nice touch. So yeah, we go to Poland. Taking the Merc to Poland. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Let's go over here. A bit off-roading for this truck. Really sounds authentic, this. I do like the sounds. I'm gonna scrape something. Now I'm crashing into everything today. Yeah, front is quite low. It's not really made for off-roading, as you can see. Not much ground clearance with this rigid. Right, the fact that I've got the no pop-up thing, it doesn't have to usually pop up when I've now got the trailer attached, but it's a prone trailer. So nice, isn't it? The grey machine. Let's get on the road. Right, where is it? Let's have a look at the map actually. So you can see I haven't discovered anywhere. I don't know if I told you, but I've actually made a new profile. I just edited all the money and stuff. Yeah, the old one was just messing up. Just wouldn't start, but we're going down to buy Doges, which I presume is part of Poland Rebuilding, which is also now integrated into ProMods, which is really nice. So drive down to Trelleborg, past Malmo, down to Swish, and then going down this 10 A6 or S3 A6 10 down to 350 miles total distance. I think it's about 260 land. You guys would have seen it when I clicked the job. Let's get on the road. Enough talking. See you later, dude. Sorry for blinding you. Get back to work. No, it's not lunchtime yet. It's only 11:30 in game. What's he playing at? You see the Rocket League car moving then. So cool. Yeah, who put that sign there? Because it's a really bad idea. We're turning right. Right, out we go. Lights. Right. So as I said, there's a choice of 4 classic space cabs. It comes with the S cab, M cab. So as I said, with the 170mm or the 320mm engine tunnels. So this, as according to Mercedes, offers ultimate flexibility to suit the operation. So it does. Mercedes do say a lot about this thing, that it's adapted to its environment, and you've got to say, it really does. You can, well, not that Mercedes are aiming for a show truck, but you can go for a complete show truck on this thing, as I've shown you, or you can go for a complete workhorse like this. And I think, going off sort of the realistic side, this is actually when a mod really comes into its own. When the configuration on a mod gets good enough so you can make it a show truck, and also good enough so you can make it a bog standard workhorse, that is when configuration is good enough. I have to say that. It's got to be diverse. And this thing is, it just drives really nicely, this truck. It's really smooth, the way it feeds its power in, especially with this engine. Well, when I say smooth, I think it's just slow to the power, but it is nice. I like all the sounds, I like the indicator sound. I do love it. Right, so head up. Sorry about the noise there, it's my force feedback. Right, can we pull out? I think we can. So a cool fact is that the Antos loader is one of the lightest trucks in distribution, which is really cool. But again, with the Mercedes Star, this doesn't sort of mean that you have to do without all the creature comforts. It's not like a Scuderia for the trucking industry. It still comes with all the most modern safety equipment. Trying to find them. So it comes with, like, for instance, the brake systems on these trucks. It comes with a electronic brake system, a high performance engine brake, and it also comes with a water retarder. Don't ask me what that one of those is, but I assume it's like water cooled or something. It comes with assistance systems, like the adaptive cruise control, which I told you about, the fifth wheel sensor. So when I actually reviewed the Actros a couple of weeks ago, when I did Euro Truck Test Drive Thursday, we talked about the 5th wheel sensor. So that's if my fuel light is on, we need to fill up. I'm going to forget. I hope I don't. So if it senses like it's not on correctly, to stop you from driving away, maybe possibly damaging. Let's say you've put all your connections in on the back, all like the curly cables. I'm going to call them that from now, curly cables. Yeah, say you've not put the 5th wheel in right, you're not reversed onto it correctly. To avoid this pulling away and snapping the cables off, that can sort of tell you, like, bing bing, you're still on right. Yeah, so the light and rain sensor, talked about that. The movable mirror, this is, we also talked about this in the Actros. One of my favourite features about this truck in real life, even though I've never I've been in one. I've been in actual Actros at Truckfest, which I'm actually going to Truckfest next Monday on the bank holiday in Peterborough, meeting Squirrel and stuff there, so I'll be there. Simulator's going to be at Truckfest. I doubt any of you are going, but whatever. So that right mirror, or this mirror, so to help manoeuvring, they can actually completely fold in and sort of manoeuvre, so you can get good visibility or like squeeze it into tiny spaces. I love that sort of train going down the middle. Very nice. But yeah, that's a good feature. So as you can see, it comes with lots of safety features and helpful features. Right, let's get up here. Really do need to fill up soon. One thing that I actually noticed straight away with this truck is you won't notice it if you don't look out the mirror, but as soon as you look out like that, you can see that the windows are tinted blue. It's really weird. Like, it makes the lights look like the xenon when you get out the sort of normal SCS. See that difference? Warmer, colder, warmer, colder. I'm just trying not to crash. Right, dude is right at my tail. Just pull out. I think we're almost at the port as well. They are weird to handle, I have to say, these rigids. You have to tilt quite away. Feels like the understeer half the time. Let's pull into this lane. So as I said, the seats on this thing. So the seats on the Actros are completely new from previous Mercs. To give the driver ultimate comfort, which is it's a real priority in trucks. So you can see if a international routier truck, yeah, you'd want max comfort. So it's really nice to have that. Right, I know I've gone the wrong way. I'm going to fill up down at bottom. Down at bottom. Yeah, we've only got 68 miles. I'm not running the risk. So yeah, they give complete adjustment and the wide range of finishes available. As you saw on this mod, you've only got sort of the sort of swirly fabric pattern and the sort of beige leather. It's more yellowy, to be fair, but in real life you get a lot more config choice. Where is it? Down here, the fuel. It's not the microphone, sorry if that affected the audio. How do we get in? Turn around. So the standard air suspended seat with the flat weave cover, which is that, it's impressively comfortable according to Mercedes. Well, to be fair, they're not exactly going to say, oh, this seat is so uncomfortable, it's like sitting on rocks. Are they? Really? You may as well not say anything. Right. Try and line this up and get it around. They are really manoeuvrable, the rigids, I have to say. Got that in. Nice. Right, engine off, lights off. In fact, let's turn that on. It doesn't automatically pop up now. 97p a litre? That's cheap. Come in here again. Oil. That's really cheap. £437 to fill this up. So I'd say about 500 quid to fill this rigid tank up. Interesting. You know, helpful advice on simulators. So we can make it out. Let's turn it off. Let's turn out. Looks nice. I do like this truck. An interesting thing is, I believe we're actually here with the Actros. We're driving near here, which is really funny. Actros and Antos. They all sound the same. So yeah, it comes impressively comfortable and velour or leather or Dynamica seats, which I presume is like the yellow and black one that we saw. Yeah, it's optionally available. So in addition to the optional heated and ventilated seats, oh my god, heated seats, and then like if it gets warm, you can get the cooling warmer climate. I love those. Even though I've tried heated seats, I haven't tried ventilated seats, so I can't really see how good they are. But like when you get in, right, which one we're going to? I believe it's this one. Yeah, we're going here, so must be this one. Oh my word. The lag on this PC. What's up with it? New profile. Reinstalled Eurotruck and everything. It still gives that terrible lag. 12 grand for this job though. Pretty cool. So yeah, ventilated seats. So, like when you get in the car and it's boiling hot in the winter, you're like dying. I'm sure those ventilated seats are really nice. And an interesting thing is if you got like 3 people or a third crew member, as a Merc like to call it, you can option for a third seat, which I presume is what's there, like that sort of that fold away bit in the middle. Yeah, I don't know why Mercedes say third crew member. It's like a ship or something, isn't it? Shippo Mercedes. Let's pop off here. It looks interesting down in this port, I have to say. Right, down here we go. Let's use the water-cooled retarder, or the water retarder. Oh, it's busy here. What's the time? It's 10 to 7. Coolio. Right, how do we get out of here? Shoot, just through here. This must be passport control or something. It says stop. If you're playing this like real, guys, got to stop. Polish border, I presume. Oh, there's been an incident. I think we can go. No one here. Oh, there's been a bit of a crash here. What's that say? Are they all the speed limits? Poland. So I presume on the motorway we can do 100. 80. 50 on the motorway. For over 3.5 tons. I'll be that guy. Like the AI. He's stuck in the middle of a river or something. I'd still go beeping you. Right, I'll go this way. I am waiting for that. Right, no entry. Can't get down there. No entry? Satnav's telling me to go there. Oh god. Well, I'm not sure where that road goes down there. Well, that's not gonna happen. Right, let's carry on down here. I'm not gonna be able to turn that around. Got the train over there. The AI. Right, where do we go? So I haven't really talked about the engine that much apart from the configuration. So it comes with a 7.7 litre displacement and an output of like 272 to 354, so that's with the 7.7, or you can go with 10 litre, which is what this is, from the 2. Whoa, I thought it was something across the road then. That doesn't look right. It can, yeah, so with the 10 litre, which is what this is, you can go for, hopefully the AI sorted itself out by now. The brakes. Well, there's that coach anyway. The brakes aren't the best on this thing. The brake sensitivity is so high. Oh, let's stop there. We've got to stop. Nothing coming. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Okay, so that train's pretty long. Why is it American truck trains are much shorter than that? So yeah, you can go up to a 326 with 240 kilowatts up to a 315 kilowatt with 428 brake horsepower. So all with a 8-speed or a 12-speed power shift, which is, I'll try and find it. Can't actually see it. Right, there it is. You can see it there being moved around. It's the power shift. Well, hey, it's free. Let's do a better job than that other truck driver, that novice. Right, back on the road. So yeah, and also super wide tires or aluminum rims, aluminum or aluminium as normal people say. Sorry Americans. As standard, aluminium rims as standard. I didn't read that bit. So put proper stock rims on this thing. But aluminium, so they'd be slightly, well, presume they'd be slightly polished. I don't think they'd be matte like this, like steel rims. Right, where are we going? Right, down here on 3. Right, 50 kph. So, loads of train. Oh, there's that train again. That's cool. Meeting back up with it. So many trains around here. Woohoo! That is so cool. Pure cargo. Right. Let's take it round the twisty bends. Well, that is loud. Right, let's test this out. See, I have to put a lot of effort into turning this thing. It just doesn't want to turn around the corners. When you do put enough lock on though, it does sort of... Well, he's stopping. It does hold on rather well, as you expect from Mercedes. You could see an AMG truck, even though that would never happen, but an AMG truck, that'd be really nice. Well, at least AMG styling. Right, one lane. Oh, electronic board. Wow, I think that's like road traffic accidents or something. Making sure you're not on your phone. Yeah, don't do that. Bad idea. As you saw by those great graphical images. I'm not sure everyone would approve from. Look at this road. Look at the textures. These are really nice. From ProMod/Poland Rebuilding. Really nice. Oh, the water as well. But yeah, it's 8:30 now, so it's going to be dark soon, so good time to test out the light. So another cool feature that I researched about this truck, that it comes with a multi-function key. So if you will follow cars or anything, you know that car people or car manufacturers are starting to build sort of electronic keys with screens on. An example is the new BMW 7 Series. That comes with a new key, so it's got a screen on, you can control your basic functions on there. I think you can sort of set the aircon, so when you get in there, the car's all nice and cool or hot or whatever you want, if you turn the heating on. So yeah, it's really cool. So the multifunction key adds many features to aid driver comfort and safety, basically. So the charging itself whenever the vehicle is driving. So I think that key there, as you can see what's slotted in, that must be it. So it charges when the key and when the truck's sort of on the move, which is really cool. Which is, well, you spend most of the time on the move, so charging it, it's probably a good thing whilst you're on the move. So well done for Mercedes there. I presume that means construction up ahead, but we're not going that way. It's pretty interesting though. I do like it. Right, sun setting. Lights are already on there. Right, these stop signs here, are they like in America where you have to stop? I really don't like this AI. The way it's programmed to stop like that. They wouldn't do that in real life, so why do it now? It'd be nice for them to do it in real life, but it's not realistic, so don't put it in the game. Look how low res that is. I think that's a model that needs to be well in the distance before it looks good. And that DAF's got no mirrors. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. If only it moved. See, this is the thing about Euro Truck, is that will be there for ages now. Oh my god, the lane tarmac and everything. They got the smoke. Ha ha ha. That is nice. Oh. When you think about it, well, I actually pay for Pro mods. It's at 60p, and then you get this for an easy download and supporting them. Worth it, every penny. But back to the truck. People have been telling me it seems like too much for a Let's Play. So just about the truck, sorry. So the key, it's got a 4.6 centimeters TFT display. So it offers you the ability. It's a sort of companion. Truck drivers know this, or people who know a bit about trucking, and so they have to go about their checks every day. So it sort of aids them to do that. For instance, they've got tire pressure monitoring on there. They've got suspension level control, so I'm assuming you can lower and higher it if that's an option. Audio system, so you can change the music in here. I don't know. And then your daily bulb check, so it's checking all your truck lights, checking they're all in good working order. So yeah, that's really cool. Right, please brake. Oh good, kept on the move. Right, 326 brake horsepower versus a coach. Coach is pulling away. Coach is going for it. Yeah, I do find the eco zone just got no torque inside it. 10,000, it's about 13,000 it kicks in, and I don't feel like it's good to change until you get to where the yellow zone starts. It doesn't feel right. I'm gonna pull in front of you. You gonna let me in? Thank you. Lake. Oh, what's down here? Look at that. That's an American truck. Straight from American truck. Complete drop. I think that's the taco store. Right. Please go back up to 50. Please go back up to 50. Please go back up to 50. No. Use the water retarder. Got that graphics. It's so nice. We're coming into a town now. 30 mile an hour speed limit. Farming sim. I think that was a model for the person from Farming Sim also. Just got right. This should be 50 now. 43. Weird. This road, brand new. So yeah, so that's a really good feature with that key. It's the little details with that make a truck's really good, I think. Right. Before, when I didn't used to do this on Test Drive Thursday, I just used to review the mod and see what that was like. But when you actually look down to what actually makes a truck, it's so cool to find out about it. Like, I'd never think this truck had a multifunction key where you could control daily bulb check functions. Like, I would never knew that. So it's really cool that I do this now. And I also do, yeah, I enjoy reviewing the mod. Like, the interior on this it's really nice with the customization. But I also do like looking into the realistic features. It gives you guys some information as well. Put it in the comments down below if you like it also, so I know I'm not just talking about myself. But yeah, right, where are we? We are 70 miles away, coming into a town. Let's use the retarder to slow us down. Nice and gentle. Keeler? It's probably pronounced that wrong. Right, a roundabout. This looks nice. I like this. This also looks quite tight. Right, I do like the tandems. I think I've said this. They're really easy to drive around because you got this massive long part of the truck that doesn't move. Then you've got such a small trailer behind. It's so easy to position on the road, and especially when turning, you can take some pretty tight turns with this thing. As long as you remember that you've got a truck isn't just a normal widget, you'll be completely fine. And the thing I forgot to mention about is the fuel tank sizes. So the Antos offers 4 different profiles to suit the vehicle. The wide tanks are available for obviously maximum fuel capacity, while the narrower tanks allow fit them for side skirts and aerodynamic improvements. So if you go for a longer haul truck, you probably want the bigger tanks, but if you're going for sort of not so long haul trucks, you probably want to go to more the aerodynamic side. Right, where's this train line? Right, here it is. I like these little towns. Really nice. I thought that train was coming at me then. Nice train stop and everything. Train station, sorry. Right, let's get back up to speed. So yeah, a choice of AdBlue tank sizes is also available. Fuel capacity up to 1,300 litres is available on the 4x2. That's a normal tractor. And it comes with an array of options with layouts to suit basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This truck, I'd say about 430 maybe litres. It's pretty good going though. It's all you really need. I did I'd say I did 700 miles on that tank, and I had the 6x2 on the time lapse, so it's done alright. 700 miles, especially in Euro truck with a smaller scale, you'll be completely fine. And if you like filling up and having a break from trucking and pulling over, getting your sandwich, yeah, it's really nice. Now let's test this retarder, see how good it actually is. See, it's not the best. Never seen lights here before like this. If only we could have stop start like that. Yeah, we need stop start. SCS, listen up. I believe trucks have stop start. It'd be weird if they didn't. Right, we shouldn't be too far away. This should be the next town here where we can test sort of reversing and how easy this thing is to see. But one of the reasons I chose this to drive on ETS2 multiplayer was the size of the mirrors. As you can see, they're pretty large, and it makes reversing really easy, because with trucks with smaller mirrors, the sort of resolution isn't high enough on a 1080p display, for example, to actually see what you're doing in that far mirror. But with mirrors like these, you are completely fine. Another reason why I chose that. Really good. Yeah, I think we're almost there. I definitely actually recommend this mod. If you haven't already checked out the Antos and like the Atros, definitely go and check this. Link to it is in my mod spreadsheet, which is in the description. And also the link to the music is also in the description also. Let's test the lights. There you go, it's full beam. And that comes with the fog lights edition, which actually do light up. I'll show you them. So you get that extra circle in the bottom there. It's pretty weird looking at the two. Oh, sorry Scania. Good, the lighting around here, look at that. You can see the detail definitely there. When you do that, turn the lights off. More the lighting. Really nice. Right, there we go. Whenever I turn them on, a car comes the other way. It's a very weird sounding bird. Right, we're turning left. Oh, it's not turn left. They are. I've noticed these. They're putting a lot of these in, like where it's not actually a turn, like a junction, T-junction. It just follows around. It's probably best for traffic roads, to be fair. Apart from if you get some idiots just blasting it along and not realising that there's a stop sign there. It's probably a better method. You'd still have to look out. So that was McDonald's then. Disappointed. Oh. Look at that guy in the Golf go. How far are we now? 9 miles, just down here. Passing through so many towns. It's so cool with the Poland rebuilding. You get to see so many cool things. That must be the town down there. I think I see it. Something tells me that speed limit's wrong. 31 miles an hour. What's the AI doing? Oh, he's slowing down. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yeah, the gear ratios are a bit weird, I have to say. Like, you've got 8th, like that, and you got 9th. Yeah. Bit unusual. You'd have to play around with the transmissions, but yeah, you probably want to get it right first time if it's one of your first trucks. You don't want to spend like 50 grand assessing out transmissions. Right, where are we going? See if we can time these traffic lights to go green when we get there. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's turn into this lane. I think it's on the right, the delivery point. But look at this. MAN dealer. Shame not a Merc. But look at that. So it's some Roman fortress. It's like some kind of, I don't know, beer factory or something. Oh, Euro goodies over the road from Postsped. I still don't know how to say it. With the fake night tick underneath. Here we are. Here is your, what was it? Empty pallets. Your 6 tons of empty pallets. I'm not sure why you needed them from all the way from Sweden, but whatever. Or maybe this is like a shuttle run, like to and from this place. I'm just returning the empty pallets back to this warehouse. Yeah, that's why you go for plastic, and that's why you go for the Antos. Cheap maintenance bills. Let's see, easy in. Ding, please ding. Yeah, it doesn't actually ding now. That thing. Right, let's see how we did. Bet we crashed into a few things. Excellent. Test drive unlimited. Oh, hopefully all my things are reset. 162. 12 grand, not bad. Right, where's the nearest place to stop and finish the episode? So it's quite a long one, this one, I'm afraid. But come on, the lag. Let's just pop down here to this hotel. Right, start this thing back up. Let's check the turning circle. A good truck with a good turning circle can do that turn fine from that position there. If it doesn't have a very good turning circle, it usually takes 2 attempts for that. So not the best, but I'm presuming if you go with the sort of tag lift at the back with the rear steering, you'll be able to do that. I just went with the stock tandem for today's episode. Oh, flashing yellow. We can go. So watch out. Make sure no one's coming. Cool. Here we are at OL. Once again, the huge bump. Right, let's try and reverse it in. I'm crashing into everything, sorry. Stop. Yeah, I need the braking on this. Honestly, my braking sensitivity is so high. Not sure if I can make this. That IV code guy is not going to be very happy about his truck when he comes back to it in the morning, I have to say. Like off, engine off, lights off. So actually rest so you can actually see the truck. Look at that beautiful parking. Look at that red house. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed the truck, go and check it out. As I said, it's in my mod spreadsheet. It's a great truck. I'd definitely give it pretty much 9 out of 10. But anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you click that like and subscribe for plenty more. As yeah, I do this every week, and we're pretty much close, or pretty much made it, for a year of Test Drive Thursday with no breaks. Is this episode 50 or something? So yeah, we're doing pretty well. All I say is thank you for watching, as ever, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.